Hi and welcome to my video. This week we are making some comfort food. There's a version of this dish in almost every region of India. It's very easily digestible and uses very simple ingredients that you might already have in your pantry. If you haven't guessed already, I am sharing a recipe for khichdi. Khichdi is best described as a salty porridge made from rice and lentils. Sometimes it is made from other things like bajra or sabudana, but for this version I am sticking to short grain white rice and masoor dal because they both cook up really quickly and easily. Here's a bit of trivia for you. The British dish known as kedgeree actually originated from khichdi, and if you're a fan of Downton Abbey, then you know that this is the first dish mentioned by Mrs. Patmore, way back in Season 1, Episode 1. Now before we get started, please show my channel some love and give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button while you're at it, because I post recipes every single Monday. Now once you have all your ingredients lined up, go ahead and heat up some ghee or oil in your pressure cooker on high heat. Then add the whole cumin seeds to the hot oil, or you can just add them from the beginning and wait for them to crackle. Once they're crackling away, it's time to add the green chilies, followed by the ginger and garlic. If you think the oil is too hot at this point, go ahead and turn it down a little bit and make sure to keep these ingredients moving. We want them to cook and to become aromatic, but we don't want them to burn. And once you can smell their beautiful aromas, go ahead and add the turmeric powder, followed by the red lentils and the rice. And I would like to say that both the rice and the red lentils have each been soaked for 30 minutes before. I would highly recommend not missing this step. There are a lot of benefits to pre-soaking pulses as well as rice, but aside from that, it's really going to help in the cooking process. Then stir to combine everything and add a little bit of salt. You don't have to add a lot at this stage because you can always adjust it once everything is cooked. And the next step is to add water. The ratio of water is 1 to 3.5. And in this instance, the 1 refers to the combined amount of rice and lentils. I had 1.5 cups of combined rice and lentils, so I used 5.25 cups of water. And that's water that I boiled in my kettle. That's going to help speed up the cooking process as well. As you could see, this was already bubbling away, and that's because I used water that was already hot. Then go ahead and shut the pressure cooker and allow this to cook on high for 3 whistles. That's what a whistle looks like right there. And in case you need any further clarification, you can check out this video I made on how to make a simple dal and use your pressure cooker without detriment. After the 3rd whistle, go ahead and turn down the heat to low, and this will give you enough time to work on the tempering for your khichdi. And you only need a couple of things for this: a whole red chili, some curry leaves, and about a teaspoon of coriander seeds. Start out by heating some ghee or oil in a little skillet on high heat, and just add in all of the tempering ingredients. This is an optional step, but it does add an extra layer of deliciousness to your khichdi, and even though this is a simple khichdi, it's not basic. Just because this recipe isn't complicated doesn't mean we're going to skip steps or take any shortcuts. By this time, all the steam should be released from your pressure cooker, so go ahead and open it up. And take a minute to appreciate the vibrant and beautiful color of this dish. You can adjust the salt if you need to at this stage, and then add the tempering right on top and combine it into the dish. This oil that's been infused with these roasted spices is going to give such a depth of flavor to this khichdi. And if you're in need of some culinary love because you haven't been feeling well, you're going to feel thoroughly comforted when you taste this. You can certainly eat this on its own, but my favorite way to serve this is alongside some tomato salad, some plain yogurt, and mango pickle or aam ka achar. The complete recipe, as well as the recipe for this very simple tomato salad, will be up on the blog, so you can check that out if you need to. Otherwise, that's it. This gooey, porridgey goodness is the perfect recipe for when you're feeling just a little under the weather. And if you're wondering what happened to that red chili, I saved it for this shot right here. There it is, perfect for nibbling. And as usual, thank you so much for watching and for supporting this channel. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. my god, hang on. Let me know when.
When?